Hey everybody, and welcome back to Falcon Plays Dark Souls 2. Apologies, I want to say it right off the bat again. You could stop, mocking people from the side. Avatar. I want to just apologize from the start. My throat's a bit messed up. I've been recording for a while today, and I think I'm getting the start of an illness, so it's kind of annoying. So if my voice starts failing at any point, then I hope you understand why. If I already sound weird, sometimes you don't know when you sound different, but if I do sound a bit different, a little bit off, then I do apologize for that. Now, this is the place that I talked about last episode. I'm not sure how good this is going to look in YouTube due to their compression methods, but I could see an enemy right now. I'm not sure if you guys could see it. Let me try to... Alright, you see that over there? I'm kind of highlighting it right now. There is a dude straight ahead. He walked a bit and he's kind of like crouching, doing some weird thing, but he's right in the middle of my peripheral, my aiming. Let me move a bit. There he is again. Still not sure if you could see him, but yeah, those are going to be a lot of those guys around. Kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to avoid this area if I can. To my knowledge, I'm not sure if those guys even drop anything. I've dealt with them for a while before, like to see if they drop anything. I don't think they do. But if you run towards the left of the map, just hugging it, you'll run into this NPC. Nobody will follow you in here, so I don't have to worry about that. Now let's actually talk to this dude.
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
So you're wondering, who the fuck are you talking to? Like a stone or something? No. This is actually, this is our boy, Vangaro. Let me... There you go. He's ahead. That's literally what he is. He's just ahead. What does everybody want? Head. Apparently he was a tag team partner with Al Snow at some point.
What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengal, if I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these gums. This is pleasant. Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. Or so I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now. I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, but don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body. I see visions, my body, headless, raging without me. My body wielding my sword, a sword forged only to kill. My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away. I learn new things every day, things never learned in battle. And, thanks to you, I've recalled the joy of conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
Alrighty, so let's learn the gesture first and foremost. We gotta get the decapitate gesture. Haha! Funny. I like the pun there. Alrighty, so, or the inclination and whatnot. Let me see about his items. He sells a claymore, which is a really good weapon if you're into that. It's basically the sword that I was rocking in my Dark Souls 1 playthrough that I haven't finished just yet, I guess. He sells a great sword as well, but we already got one of those for free in No Man's Wharf. He also sells a ring of soul protection, nullifies death and petrification, but breaks, but we already have one of those as well. Some destructive gray arrows, which inflict break damage, is pretty good if you want to troll people in PvP. Sell some lightning urns and some gold pine resin, which we have none of, which might seem something interesting to actually get, so let's probably... We could buy all 5, right? I guess I'll buy all 5. I really have nothing else that I want to spend these souls on anyway, so Yeah, sure, let's just get all 5 of these gold pine resins. And that's about it.
I cannot lie. Sometimes I wonder what's become of the kingdom. I was a hired hand, yes, but we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am afraid. But perhaps it's for the best. We knew not what we fought for. I was born in Feroza, a land in the distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with our neighbours. Eventually, our kingdom fell, and our people scattered. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war, and I can imagine no other way to live. What a fool I was. I am grateful for these peaceful days. But such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be so confounding? Thank you for lending an ear to my ramblings. Here, take these. I've no use for them. Go along and resume your journey.
So he's gonna give us the helm. A lot of people usually rush to this area first and foremost to get the helm early on because it's a decent helm for its weight and defense values.
Sometimes I was.
Overall, he's kind of a tragic individual. He's a mercenary from Feroza. A lot of good NPCs come from Feroza, like a lot of badasses. He's not, short of them. He was a mercenary, just a sellsword. Basically in his, I guess, afterlife. His head, or I guess his, he's done a lot of thinking. He's been putting his head to use and, thinking long and hard as to what's gone on with his life. And now he realizes that, all he knew was war, but now he's like a peaceful creature and whatnot. I guess he is because he's only a head. His body, we will deal with his body later on, just not anytime soon, but we are definitely going to run into his body. Now, I'm going to run through this area a bit and hopefully not draw too much damage from these fucking invisible guys because there's a few items that I do kind of want to run to. By the way, if you saw this face here, if you attack this, it should make a noise that draws enemies over to it and whatnot. So, I don't know the exact items here too well, and I don't know where to run to, so I apologize if I can't give you a proper, I guess, dictation as to where to run through. I usually just run through the sides. There's the NPC to the left, and then, okay, I see an enemy about to attack me right now. Okay, stop being such a dick, stop being such a dick, I said. Okay, he's behind me now. The thing about these guys you have to worry about is that they could backstab you, and if they backstab you, you are going to take a lot of damage. Right there, as you saw, I was just fighting one of them. Let me knock a life gem in case I get... Here's another one that's at least looking at me. Old Sun Ring? Okay, that's a really good item for PvP. I'll discuss it later. Let me just keep moving for now. Now, if you go from here down straight, okay, you're going to run into a lot of resistance. Don't backstab me, bro. Let me knock down a Estus Flask if I can. This guy's on the other side of the chest. I barely saw. If you use this chest as a guide stone, if you run straight down, you'll run into this other chest, which does have, I believe, a clear bluestone ring +1 or something to that degree. Oh, motherfuckers. Okay, give me a second here. I see you behind the chest. I see that guy just rolled off. Come on, open this faster. Don't be such a prick. Okay, there's a curse jar as well. We're gonna run into a lot of those soon, believe me. I see him behind me. Oh, here's the backstab. I only survived that because I had basically had the effects of an Estus going on. But as you can see, they could kill you quite easily with a backstab. Now I lost where that chest was, unfortunately. I could fight him, but it's a pain in the ass, man. I don't want to fight him. I'd just rather get the chest. Okay, the jar was right there, meaning the chest is somewhere here in the fog. I hate this area. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, you motherfuckers. God damn it. Just let me get the goddamn item. Alright. I'm gonna see if I could spot these assholes. Nope. They're right behind me. Fuck this. Fuck that item. Alright, that's a clear bluestone ring. If you want it, grab it. I don't care about it. I don't use it. You say, yo, I don't want to die. That's a bullshit, Dad. I don't really care about dying. I had like 618 souls. It's just goddamn annoying. It's the whole loading shit. Alrighty, so to get it a lot easier, you could just kill a few of them. I normally, the way I've gotten that ring before is I go and grab the old sun ring, and from there, I just basically wait till they come at me and I start looking really closely at the silhouettes in the fog and just take care of them one by one. That's how I normally deal with it, but right now I guess I'm being a little bit, anxious, which is basically the worst thing you could do in Dark Souls, just kind of not take your time with shit, and as a matter of fact, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Let me see if I could run into this chest one more time. If I do, I'll grab it. If not, no big deal. I'll just keep running. Is that another item? Totally is. Shit! This guy just comboed the fuck out of me. Alright, let's just keep running now. There's another chest up here. That's the other one that I normally get. That's really easy to get, as a matter of fact. That one, if you want to use the first chest that I got easily, if you just keep going down the same way I was going from that chest, you'll be able to kind of go up on this outlet, grab this item. I forget what this is. Is this a Chloranthi +1? It could be Chloranthi +1. Yeah, Chloranthi +1. Alright, good. Let me roll the fuck out of here, and I am done with this area. So, the chest that I wasn't able to get, just keep in mind that it is a clear bluestone ring +1, I want to say. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If it's not a +1, then it's just a regular version, not the +1 version, but I'm fairly certain it's a goddamn bluestone ring. But either way, fuck that area, I don't want to deal with it. So let's just light up our bonfire over here, and now this is going to be Curse Alley, Curse Town, Curse Fuck You, whatever. What do we have to do here? Attune spells, travel. Yeah, we're good. Now, let me make sure I have enough fragment branches of Yor. I have 3, good. So we're gonna need a few fragment Yor branches here, which I like because this whole area is kind of like a curse area. Or a lot of, like, basically stoned individuals and shit, which is, like, really good. It kind of goes with the lore of the area, at least, because there's a lot of people always trying to curse you and stone you. We're gonna have to unlock this guy over there. He's not an NPC, by the way. We'll soon see what that's all about. And let me run up over here and grab this item. We can't see any of the enemies just yet, right? Oh, over there we see one, but I guess I'll just wait till we're up close and personal before I talk about those guys a bit. Alrighty. In this area, you're gonna want to keep an eye out for asshole tactics. And let me see if I am capable of dealing with them properly. Only 16 iron arrows, that's not good. Should have bought a few of those. I think Macduff sells those. Alrighty, so we're gonna use iron arrows to break these pots. These pots, what they do is cause curse to you. You could only break them with, say, like a heavy crossbow or iron arrows. If I use like a wood arrow against it, it's not gonna break, so keep that in mind. We could unpetrify that guy for an easier way around, but it seems kind of pointless. What I'll do, however, is jump over there, because we're about to get our Black Knight halberd really soon. So, jump. Alright. I could use a fragment branch of Yor on this guy and unlock him. It's just basically going to give you a shortcut to the other area, which we could get to really easily, by the way. It seems like a waste of a branch for me, but once you start getting extra branches and you run out of NPCs to use them on, they are kind of pointless anyway, so I guess I'll use it at some point. Maybe now, maybe I won't. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. So over here, Twilight Herb, some souls, no big deal. Do I have the Ring of Whispers? I do not. Interesting. Okay, so we might have to make a little bit of a trip back to Majula before all this is said and done. So I need one for straight, right? I'm gonna get another one over here, so that's 2, 3. This will basically even me out, I do believe. I won't use it just yet until I'm perfectly sure of this. Alrighty, so this room over here, remember, we jump up from there to down here. If you make this jump, here it is, baby. Oh yeah. Basically, we've been kind of setting ourselves up for, which is Black Knight halberd. Love this fucking weapon. On my off-camera runs, this is kind of what I use, but I've also been experimenting with a lot of weapons now, just because I want to see their movesets and things like that. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, we might as well unlock the other NPC. Let's jump over here. Nothing down here. Nope. Okay. And let me just break this just because I'm so used to doing it. Again, those things will curse you. Soul of Brave Warrior and Firebomb. Alrighty. So you want to make this jump over because this is the other NPC I talked about us freeing. Now, he's an NPC. He's not a good NPC. He's going to attack us the moment we do. But the reason we want to do this is because he has a special key that we're going to use to unlock another NPC that also sells boss weapons. So it's going to be really important for us for that. Now these guys, with all of their attacks, they cause curse buildup. So you wanna not, if you rely on blocking and turtling a lot, you wanna avoid doing that because they're gonna get through your shield unless you have like a high resistance shield or armor for curse, then you'll be okay. But they build up curse quite fast, and alternatively, there's a lot of pots around that also cause curse. So that their attacks along with the pots could basically build up curse on you quite easily. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, and for the most part, I might... What the hell is this? I've ever gone down here before? This is a room that I always miss. I don't remember doing this too often. Let me attack it just in case. This is a room that honestly, I don't think I've ever gotten this before. Magic Bolt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never gotten that before. It's not really a crucial item or anything like that, but it's something that's weird because every time you go through Dark Souls, you feel like, oh, hey, I didn't see that before. So, okay. We took down one of the curse pots over here. Now, you could go the other option I see of cutting that shortcut with the fragment branch of warrior that I chose not to use is basically to kind of go around this area a lot easier. Because when you go through here, you're going to get ambushed by a lot of enemies. There's a giant curse frog thing over there. We'll deal with that soon enough. But yeah, you're going to get like ambushed by a lot of enemies. So I guess the other reason to go down through the other place and use the fragment branch of yore would be to kind of simplify things for yourself, but I am gonna play on the side of saving my branches for no reason and just go down this path, and hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass, which it probably will, but hopefully it will be okay to a degree. So let's start this up. So you do your thing. 1, 2, 3, that should take care of you. So one guy down. There's going to be 2 more still coming at us. The reason I took down those pots is because it gives me a little bit of chance to move around a bit while not building up curse that these guys could also inflict on us. So 1, okay, let's look at their patterns a bit here. 1, 1, okay. So far they're loving the one-handed swing with no follow-up, so let's see if I could use that to my advantage here. Nope! Okay. So they hit hard. They hit hard as fuck, as you can imagine. And that's my curse buildup right there. So let me just flee for a second. I'm getting curse buildup from another pot around here, so let me just go back. Alright, cool. I just wanted to get a little bit of healing in me. And let me just take care of one of them. Alright, and now we're okay. Once it's one-on-one, it's not going to be too much of a big deal for us. Let me just see if I can circle around this guy and be a total dick. This is Dark Souls PvP 101. Just backstrafing people and getting that backstab. No, I have heard that it's actually a lot more minimum now, because it's a lot harder to actually strafe behind enemies, and even in PvP. You can still backstab. You can fish for backstabs, but it's not as prevalent as it used to be. Or so I've heard. I don't know. I haven't really done PvP too much to actually have one way or another about it. Don't get cursed. Don't get cursed. Okay, so we took down one of the important ones, and now this is the last one up here. I don't have to actually break that one. I'm going to save my iron arrows right now, as a matter of fact, because I don't have that many of them. There's another curse jar here that's taken care of. Let's roll through and acquire Soul of Brave Warrior, Pharaoh's Lockstone. Now, I've gone through this for no reason at all, because I do need a Ring of Whispers to talk to this guy over here. He's not an enemy, he's an NPC, but he talks in monster tongue, so you can't really understand him. And by the way, monster tongue is not supposed to be an insult. I know it sounds really offensive, like, oh yeah, that guy, he only talks in monster tongue. Look at that guy. Monster tongue, nice monster tongue, monster. It sounds like I'm being really prejudiced. I'm really not. It's monster tongue, I guess, or fiend tongue, whatever you want to use. Alright, it's gonna be a... What are those guys called? Those fucking lizards? It's gonna be a lizard over here, so let me switch over to wooden arrow. And let's see if I could do this properly here. One, let's just miss the first one. Let's just miss all of them. Cool. Sounds alright. Alright, you know what? There we go. A lot easier that way. The thing with the mace that I didn't want to go in with the mace because it doesn't have a proper downswing, so it could essentially at times fail you. Oh god. Just like that? Nope. 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 I missed completely where that curse jar was, even though I ran right by it. I thought it was on this side, but it wasn't. Dark side. Whatever. Side weapons aren't as good as they, I guess, were or used to be, whatever you want to go with here. So let me just crash into you. I'm trying to avoid not to get cursed because it's not going to kill me, but it's going to drop my HP, like if I died or something. So shards, chunk, and boltstone. Good. I'm actually quite happy with that chunk. Alrighty, so we'll talk to this guy afterwards. He's not gonna do anything for us right now because we can't talk to him properly. We need to get the Ring of Whispers, but I'll do that afterwards. I'll go to Majula and buy the ring off of Sweet Chalqua, or whatever that fucking cat's name is. For now, let's just kind of do some progress over here. I am gonna want to talk to him before we fight the boss of this area, though. Not the area of this boss. It doesn't even make much sense. Get through all this, and what do we have here? Hopefully not a mimic. I've been really human effigy, 3 of them, nice, and 3 blood serums. I've been really cautious or uncautious about opening chests recently. I gotta really stop that. Alrighty. Now this guy here, interesting. He will let you snipe him. He's not gonna move from there. So you can kind of cheese him a bit, just like we did. What's his name? He has a name? No, he didn't. But Flex Al Sentry, the sub boss. So you could deal with him that way. I am gonna probably not do that right now, but let me see if I could draw this guy into walking on those planks. Totally. Alright, again. So keep that in mind. Keep those planks in mind. Now, we're gonna go down there, just not right now. Because otherwise, it's troubling if you go down there right now. Life Gem. A few more enemies. All those orange pits, they're basically gonna break your armor. It's basically, what is it called? The deterioration urns, whatever the fuck they're called. But basically they just break your equipment and we don't want any of that, so I don't want to get cursed either, bros, so you need to not be such a prick right now. Lion man. Alright. Cool. Done. Pick up item. What do you drop for me? Lion warrior cuffs? That's fine, I guess. Let's break down this curse jar. And we're still gonna investigate that area. We're not gonna leave that guy just standing right there. Basically, punking us down. Fuck you. With your wobbly eyes. Sounds like a really terrible racial epitaph in reality. Yeah, how you doing over there, wobbly eyes? Yeah, you can't see me too well because your eyes are too wobbly. Let me use a fragment branch of viewer on this guy. For this guy, it's really important that you do, I guess. I mean, there's no reason not to do it because you're going to get another fragment branch of viewer behind him either way, so it's like literally a even break. But more importantly, you are going to get attacked by this guy. And there are some urns back there, so you might want to be careful not to draw the ire of a curse effect on you. You can just jump on this guy, boom, dead, no big problem. Now, it's really, you might as well do it, not like Nike, but you might as well unfreeze him with a Yor branch, because over here you'll get another fragment branch of Yor along with the Lion Mage outfit. Which basically you're a casting class that'll let you charge your spells a lot faster. So, I mean, there's other equipment that does the same thing, but it's basically up to you what you want to mix and match, I should say. Not mix and max. Sounds like a really awesome name for like a, you know, like a white indie rap duo, you know, just coming up from the mean streets of Greenwich or something. It's like, yeah, man, we've gone through all the stuff, really hard stuff going through Greenwich, Connecticut, living the hard life. My dad, he only earned like $125,000 a year. You try living off of that. You can't. That's just me, I guess, projecting of my hard comings in life. By making fun of people that are, you know, better off. But, you know, whatever, man. It's fine. It gets me through the day. Now, over here, there's no items. There is going to be a board right over here. An Alborland, I should say. Cool. If you go down through there, it's going to give you another passage to the area below, which I guess we'll do take. I'm going to unlock... Actually, no, not yet. Let me deal with Big Wobbly Eyes over there, who's been giving me kind of the... Well, it's been giving me the wobbly eyes, I should say. Do I have any poison knives is the real question. I do. I have quite a few of them. So, to make it easy on yourself, you can just poison them beforehand. And then just go in there for some melee action. I guess I'll melee him a bit just so I could show to you guys that I'm not a complete fucking coward. He can hit you kind of hard, but you should be okay. What I'm really worried about more than anything is just the curse ability behind him. Let's see if I could just go through that. Oh good, did I draw any? No. Okay, there's also going to be a few more linemen over there just kind of waiting to ambush you. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just weaken him a bit so I don't have to deal with both him, the cursed jars, and the linemen at the same time. So it might seem like the pussy's way out. And yeah, I might agree with you, but at the same time, it's Dark Souls, man. If you want to cut corners, I'm going to cut corners. Alright, so you're going to do your thing. Gives me enough time to go in and just wreck your shit up like that. Alrighty, all good. And to my knowledge, he doesn't respawn, and it will always give you that petrified dragon mode. So if you're in the market for upgrading your boss weapons, there you go. Alright, this guy's gonna be just hiding over here thinking he's gonna be sneaky about things. You're not sneaky, lion dude. Come on. 1, 2, 3. No big problem. Let's take care of this cursed jar as well. There should be one more, I want to say. Or am I done? No, I think I'm done. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is basically just get the items in this area, and then we'll go and drop down that hole that that I forewent the second time. Not the first hole. I don't want to drop down to that one because you draw the attention of way too many enemies, and you also run the risk of breaking your equipment. If you drop down the second hole where I was kind of making fun of the Greenwich kids, you know, because I'm very jealous, that one gives you a better chance at actually going through the area without actually having any of your equipment break. So that's going to probably be the end point of this episode, so it is going to be starting to wrap up now. Let's see, let me just go through here. Now, this is also interesting because it gives you access to this old man over here. Where is he? And he's going to basically be the entrance to the Dark Covenant.
And a bit, but
yeah, so I can't talk to him just yet. We will talk to him at some point, and maybe even do his quest line, because he does, the Covenant does hide a secret boss. So we might do that after we start wrapping things up here. So homing soul mass, alrighty, all good. But we wanted to go down to this area because it's going to give us access to what's over here. And especially the NPC that we want to unlock. So be careful walking through these, I guess this, acid pits, if you want to call it that. There's going to be a few enemies as well that actually cause curse, so this area is going to be a way to fuck you completely. So it's up to you to not let it fuck you. You want to fuck me? That was kind of a weird exchange. I'm not really entirely sure what just happened, but okay. He knocked me out, but he died. Let's see. Alright. Let's, wood arrow. Wood arrow. One more should do it. And now, let's just go in there and two-handed, because it's really big, and just take care of this guy in one swing. The other dude should be drawing our attention now. And there you go. So, 4 guys to deal with. Not too big of a deal. Twinkling Tiny, that's good. We're going to use that to upgrade our Black Knight Halberd, by the way. Now, I'm not sure if you could hear like some sort of weird bird call cooing in the background. Well, let's use the fan key here. And that's what we got from the NPC that we unstoned around the start of this area. Estus Flask Shard, which is good, and let's talk to
Thank you
this.
for helping me. I am Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. I be thanked.
Alright, cool. So, we get nothing for this right now, but we did get the Estus Flash Shard, which is really important. And secondly, we unlocked Ornifex as another NPC that trades boss souls with you. So, and she has a lot of significance in the lore in terms of, I guess, clearing up some, I guess, misconceptions from some of the later areas. I mean, I'll talk more about that once we get to it. How you doing, dude? You should have really kept an eye out for me. This guy was lost. He was like, wait a minute, what do I do from here? What do I do? Where do I go? So let's call it an episode here today. I'm going to go back to Majula. I'm going to buy the ring from Shalkoa. And then we'll talk to that giant scorpion dude, and then we'll start the boss fight. The boss fight is literally, we cleared this area. That's already cleared. Literally from this point we just run up to the boss area, but everything that we've explored here is basically the most of this area. I think there might be... Oh, well, there's a chest up here, which I didn't get. I guess we'll grab that before anything, just because I want to make sure that this area is clear. So never mind. Sorry for the premature... Oh, it's over. It's really not. Is there another area that I need to check before anything else? This is nothing up here, right? There's no items here? No. Okay. I mean, this area isn't that big, so it's really easy to clear. But let's make sure we get that chest over there. And jump it. Excellent. Alright. Bop it. Play it. Sing it. Tune it. I'm not sure what the hell that was. It was a remix, I guess, of Bop It. Tynite Chunk and Petrified Dragon Bone. Good stuff to upgrade our stuff. So now we're done, guys. So I'm going to call it an episode here. I'm going to go back to the town and buy that ring from Sweet Child Koa. We'll talk to that Scorpion NPC, and we'll fight the boss and continue going from there. And by the boss, I don't mean Bruce Springsteen.